Hey, I just want to share something like really personal with you because I studied for quite a long time in university, and I was always given the story of well, advice really of go to university, make sure you get a good education so you can get a good job, and just always have that education to back you up because me as a Pacific Islander, here in New Zealand actually we there was a bit of a stereotype sometimes of islanders and people that migrated here from the Pacific about them being good at sports and not at school, and that's why you would always see professional um, uh, sports players or islanders playing a lot of sports, but not really doing their academic work to back it up. And I was always going to go to university anyway. But what I realized is that you go through university, and unless you have a degree, like a scholarship or something to pay for all of your student loan or your fees and that, you have to actually get out a student loan, right? And and then I went through university and I got a good job at a good engineering firm, right? I worked there for about 2 years and then I got laid off. And the first couple of months, I really thought, I was like, okay, so got university, got a job, and I'm like, is this it, man? Is this all that life is meant to be? Is it we just meant to be just happy with our after doing what everyone's told us? Everyone's told us to do what we've been growing up, and I'm always one to think outside the box, right? And I remember just sitting in the cubicle at my office, at the office for the firm that I used to work at, and looking at the old timers working there. It's probably most of them were there were a few of them. Most of them are over 65 years old, right? And it was just painful to see, man. These guys just working 8 till 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and just slaving away at the office, at that age. And I just instantly thought, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna end up like those guys, right? If I keep going the way that I'm going right now in this industry that I've picked since I was yay old at college, then I'm gonna end up like an old man. Unless I decide to make a decision to change the course of my life right now. And I remember that day, and I just said, you know what? I've got to do something else. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way to live a life. And so, I turned to online, and I went on the internet. And me being I think I'm a pretty technical guy. I've got an IT background, IT engineering background, and I just thought, man, there's got to be some way smarter way to to live life. And I started learning about business and started learning about entrepreneurship and how to build businesses online, and how to make software businesses that don't really need any sort of physical aspect to it. And that really, when I figured that out, it just blew my mind, because when you have something like that, and you have something like the internet, which ends up being almost a global marketplace, you can sell your whatever, your info product or your software instantly all around the world, over and over and over again, right? And so that's and I found that making your own products is hard, because you need a lot of education. You need to know a lot of things, and it takes a lot of time and effort and money as well. So I never had any money saved up because I was paying for my bloody degree. And so I started looking for other ways, and I came across this one page, right? Something like what the link is below this video. If you want to click it, go ahead and click it. But I came across this something, and it just opened my eyes even further to what's actually possible out there today in 2014 on the internet, with all the crazy technology we've got right now, right? And so after I found this system, I just blew my mind, actually blew my mind, of, you know, the leverage that you can have just to do more cool stuff in your life, the more time that you have to do in your life to do cooler things, right? And ever since I've made that decision, my life has been so different right now, because I know I have more clarity and more purpose and more a bigger vision of where I want this to go. And I don't know about you, but I don't know if you still have your dreams or you don't have your dreams. If you do have your dreams and you're chasing them, that's awesome, man. I look up and I respect people that do that. But you might be like I was, you know, working sort of, to me, what was really a dead-end job, because I could have gone further in it, right? And I could have made it really successful, but I had the nous to look into the future and just visualize what my life would have been like if I stayed there right now. And so with that, my friend, I invite you to click on the link below this video. Check out what I have waiting for you on the other side. This is something different. This is something that might blow your mind. But you know what? That's where the magic happens, on the outside of your comfort zone. In your little bubble that you're sitting in right now. The magic happens just outside. If you decide to step out of your comfort zone, you will find out different ways, new ways to be able to live your life. Come and join our community. Come and join me. Click on the link below this video right now, and I'll see you on the other side.